So the game is out, guys. We are all hitting it hard, I am sure. I know I am. I've been playing it quite a bit, no doubt, no real surprise there. Even played some single player as well, and in fact, I've really enjoyed what I've played. I know a lot of you aren't interested in single player though, nor will you probably ever play it, but it is actually quite good so far. In this video I'm playing some Operation Locker, which in my opinion is a fantastic map, it really is. In terms of gameplay, it's infantry only, no vehicles in sight here, and unlike some of the Battlefield 3 maps which never went beyond 3 flags, this map is available on Conquest Large and does indeed have 5 flags in that version. In Battlefield 3, a number of the smaller maps never had a 5 flag variant, so Metro, Damavand, Tehran, they were only available on 3 flags, but that seems to be changed now. On this map, having 5 flags really does make a difference to the gameplay. You can of course still play it on 3 flags, but personally, the 5 flags version does add a new dimension. Now the title of this video is asking if the map Operation Locker is the new Metro, and that is kind of a double-edged question in parts because we already know there is in fact going to be a new Metro anyway. The Second Assault map pack will have a new Levolutionized Metro, probably with some significant updates. And if the layout of this map is anything to go by, then I am seriously excited for the new Metro, and I never thought I would ever say that. When we saw the overlay for this map, everyone was already on the complaint train, saying how linear it looked and it's the new Metro, blah blah blah. But after playing it, it really is far from linear. DICE have really listened to the feedback and complaints of times gone by about the linear map design and lack of flanking routes. With this map, there are so many different routes you can take. C flag has multiple levels, as well as many other flags. There are balcony areas, there are prison cells, there are kitchen areas and cell areas with gates that can be opened and closed, some that can even only be opened from certain areas, which then in turn block off some routes tactically. There is also an outside flanking route, something that was noticeably absent from Metro. The Levolution event in this map is a giant prison watchtower in the centre of the map that can be taken down to change the feeling and overall layout of the C flag. Overall, the entire map design is brilliant. The level of detail on this map in particular, as well as the textures and lighting, is something to behold. In fact, the level design overall in the entire game is top notch, and they have really taken a significant leap forward from Battlefield 3 in that area if you ask me. So what can we take from this map? Well, if they take some of the features and elements and what they've done with the map design in this map and incorporate that into the new Metro, we're in for a real treat when the Second Assault map pack drops. Of course, if you want to get a sneak peek of the new Metro, we're actually going to be able to see it on Xbox One, admittedly, in the Showdown event that is taking place this Friday, November the 1st in London. That is the Europe versus USA event. So that will be our opportunity, if you like, to actually see the new Metro firsthand, and we can see what changes they've made to it. I think they actually made a conscious effort to make an infantry-focused map, kind of like Metro to a certain extent, but something that's a little bit more dynamic, and they've certainly done that here. Anyone who's played Battlefield 3 for a length of time will know that despite the idea that Battlefield is about huge, glorious landscapes, Operation Metro remains one of the most popular maps. But I don't think it's a popular map by choice. I think it's a popular map because it enables people to rank up really fast. It's a meat grinder. We all know it's a meat grinder. You will see people playing 64-man servers. Literally just, I don't even know how they have a good time. Just nades going off, explosives going off. It makes no sense to me, but people love it. This kind of adds elements of that infantry-focused gameplay, but it's far, far more dynamic. And I think when the new Metro comes out, we're kind of going to see this element. I think Metro is going to be probably about this sort of size. I think it will resemble the old Metro, but I think we're going to see elevator shafts that you can actually use the elevators on. I feel as though we're going to see at least a couple more tracks. I feel as though the upper road, or at least elements of it, is going to have some sort of flanking route. And I can see it then being even more popular than it already was. Though we're going to have to wait and see. So far I've been really, really impressed with Battlefield 4. Operation Locker is probably actually one of my favourite maps so far. I mean, I'm an infantry-focused guy, so that's not going to come as a surprise to you that this sort of map is probably favoured by me. I mean, mostly I've played Domination, but I have been playing Conquest as well. I've been enjoying playing Conquest, but Domination is what I've been focusing on for the infantry combat. Domination, as a side note, is actually going to be the main game mode in ESL. For esports, that is going to be the game mode that is going to be used. Might not necessarily be kept. I think it's more of a trial. They're going to see how it works, and it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out and how that works. And Metro is probably going to be one of the more popular maps, as well as this, if they do Metro the right way, that is, and I'm sure they will. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm hoping you are enjoying the Battlefield 4 footage, and stay tuned. Plenty more to come. So I'll catch you on the next one.